Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another wonderful edition of Street is Watching News. Of course, this edition is still proudly brought to you by www.mybet.africa. So, when you try, ubidi, udinsoa, yibituya, cash bibri owa, yedibituya, edi amount. Of course, it's also proudly brought to you by JuPay. JuPay. Now, JuPay is the platform that lets you send money from the United States of America to your friends and loved ones. So if you're watching me in the great land of United States of America, they are unim say ubit send the cash akoma a year now for Ghana using JuPay. Now download the app JuPay, JuPay, JuPay. Or download the app now. Use my promo code, that is DJ Slim Trobom. Or trust our promo code Niboma. It gives you $5 discount on every transaction. Every single transaction you get like $5 discount, and that's like amazing, man. So make sure you download the app right now, because there are so many things. We give you the best market rate. Like we're talking about the best market rate, it has to be on JuPay. Well, in this edition, you already know the stories that are trending about Sarkodie and Yvonne, right? It started last week. We've taken a bite on a couple of them. I mean, Sarkodie, Yvonne dropping the book, the memoir, that is I Am Not Yvonne, and detailing some of the encounters that she has with a couple of people. But then, most importantly, with the rap lord or rap King Kong of Ghana, the landlord himself, Sarkodie, he has been fingered in there. Now, finger Sarkodie in there, and it has to be a chapter 8, that talks about abortion. It's supposed to be Yvonne's first abortion, and no detailee. Name course was her abortion. Sarkodie playing the vital role in it, as in the man that got her pregnant and also refused to also show affection or care after they decided to do that. Well, in this edition, probably brought to you by my bet.africa. Okay. There are several elements and I say parts of the book that have been one way or the other and for what question marks be bring. And it's as a result of Sarkodie will drop a reply. Or drop a song, and the song replies Yvonne Nelson in entirety, like a reply in the chapter 8 in abortion, or reply no, within a period of 2 minutes 30 seconds. Well, also, so are you ready, dear? Any place na yanko.
You don't know these streets like we do.
So welcome back, and book no. A title on the year. Yvonne Nelson book, a title on the year. I Am Not Yvonne Nelson. Well, she talks about so many things in the book, like I said earlier on. But the part that is getting us here to react is Sarkodie's bit. And since Sarkodie's bit, Sarkodie at the end has to do with abortion issues. And the abortion issues, Sarkodie are addressing in the song, claiming, say, number one, or no, Sarkodie, no, are you ready for Akwadano? So now we've established the fact that na Akwadebi Woho, there was a baby. And 2, we've also established that the baby has been aborted or had been aborted. Okay, so these are some of the things that yet me establishing, because Sarkodie's story and Yvonne Nelson's story etally. So Sadia Mandi is say Ajiatu. Fast forward. There are other parts of it, the part where Yvonne Nelson in the book talks about Sarkodie and the manager, a driver to go and see a gynecologist or whoever, the performer abortion, and leaving her there. These are some of the parts that are going to be established. But then Sarkodie drop on the song, that part wasn't mentioned in it. So a drop on song, automatically hit about street, so hit in a free hand. Hitting free and some of the things that Sarkodie had to say. I mean, people are saying that Sarkodie is shaming somebody like Yvonne Nelson for saying say Yvonne and then Mema Bibre or issue like, I mean, she's had a sting with a couple of men and they are in the industry as we will be able to be there. So some people of the view say, oh, this is Sarkodie kasa ansem no. That is some of the things that people are saying. But anyway, Yvonne herself took to her social media, that is her Twitter, to put out these things. And number one, first tweeted by ASA. I'll say, in my book, I narrated how you got me pregnant, how you couldn't wait for me to get rid of it, how you drove me to have an abortion. As usual, You want to use rap to rubbish a pain a young woman felt. We both have daughters. Let's see what life throws at them. When our social media force say, really? I said, okay, dear sister Yvonne, I say, one should I mean here, because in the book, you yourself said that I must admit it was a tough year. I was in my final year at the university. I was banned from acting, and I was pregnant, and definitely was not prepared to host another human being. So I said, confusion kakra, as a contradictory kakra say. Sarkodie couldn't wait for you to get rid of it. Meanwhile, you yourself, wankaswaka, say you were in a fix. I mean, you were in a period of your life, wankasano. Now to me figure out be out. I mean, there were so many things going with you. So where Sarkodie bemu you understand? So these are some of the things that say social media for. As super so much say sister Yvonne as I'm no kind one hunty. Secondly, there's another tweet that she also put out. Insults won't work, Michael. Respect womanhood. I'm happy the world gets to see how you are playing this and the real you. Young women get to learn from this. You would get the applause for a rap. Still doesn't change the truth. Okay. So, Sanema we know the two ones social media forces still. Sister, I'm saying we are okay. One said answer me who you, because in the same book of yours, Sicho, who is a sports pundit, says, respect womanhood. When you were sleeping with him, with the knowledge that he had a woman, where was your respect? Charlie, the victim thinks that they vex me, but let me focus on football. I branch tell you the say sister person play victim kakrati, but M1 into wajai or in football or can't met your swansem. MTBS or Mafa 5-1B, a guomo, a yimu. Into a quack or waka wasem. Just in some also. Now let me go on to a couple of messages. A tweet, forgive me, Twitter. Yvonne Nelson the tour. Now the second one, I may kind of say, or Che will say insults won't work, and Sarkodie should respect womanhood. Well, also celebrity A+ has also jumped in. Or see Yvonne Nelson. Yvonne Nelson says Sark should respect womanhood. When she first disrespected and humiliated the woman who carried her for 9 months. Her, is your mother not a woman? And now she's a double. One book, one rap, #1B, 1R. If you think, if you write 10 books, Sark will release 10 songs. You think you are the only one who likes money and fans, Abi. Madam, keep quiet and let's all cash out. Can Sark, the brotherhood is proud of you. Just say, I'm out for reacting. So many people are reacting, left, right, center. Now, Yvonne, I'm saying, is heating out a so wanted time video, so I'm waiting, Sister Yvonne, I'm waiting. And she comes in with the last tweet, but one tweet, and I want to read that one too. I'll say, and would you have readily agreed for me to keep a pregnancy when you were in a serious relationship with another lady who would become your wife? Your street line is played out. Well, saying that part, I think I'll leave it for your viewers to also leave your comments underneath. Because if you ask me, if I'm to come in on an editorial, I'll say I think Yvonne is we played a part in our entertainment scene. I don't want to see her being dragged this way, but I think she should also be a little bit careful and probably lay off social media for a while, because all that she's trying to put across in this series of tweets really doesn't hit home, and it complicates her a lot. Complicating her money, it puts her in a very, very, very shady light, Charlie. Because you knew Sarkodie was in a serious relationship, but you decided to have sex with him, and you said in the book that you gravitated towards him. It wasn't like Sarkodie was chasing you. It wasn't Sarkodie about shoes, and now about said so. Saying so the one case you made it clear that this is what you wanted. I mean, music has always been a way of get away for you and all that. So you like musicians and all that. You felt good being around them. So you started to get closer and closer to Sarkodie, and then everything happened. One outcome, it wasn't me. I wasn't there. You did it. You put it out in your book. So are you trying to say are you really trying to say, because Sarkodie in the song was like, when you were pregnant, we decided say, okay, my only doctor and checking her. Ube catch and so on, you know, so only doctor checking her. And later you came in saying, say, oh, more doctor be near their day, and you feel that more doctor and blah blah. That's according to Sarkodie and Sarkodie's song. It's not me, I wasn't there. But then I'm just saying that, look, stories, baby or waka, you should have just left it and roll with the narrative. Let everybody roll with the narrative. But now you coming in back and forth, and it's punchy a lot of holes in story. Well, still, let me read a couple of tweets that are on social media, how celebrities or how other artists are also responding to some of these things. Well, Captain Planet had a video of Papi Kojo, and Papi Kojo posted a video. I want us to watch that video. Every video nembra nafi area there Captain Planet of Forex4. So I will. This is what Captain Planet has to say. In a tweet, we're quoting for the video now to say, Ghana police, arrest this guy. He's causing confusion between Yvonne Nelson and Sarkodie. His name is Papi Kojo, or Sarkodie Adamfo/rival. And also, or Yvonne Nelson ex-boyfriend. Thank you, sir. This is some of the tweets our celebrities are reacting to this whole issue. Well, Juliet Ibrahim, okay, and also watch your book. Juliet is also saying, wonders shall never end. And on this side, at was. And also, it seems an assumption until Onje Mike now on Kasa. Bisakede also joins in. I mean, he quoted Sarkodie's tweet. I will tweet it, and then link, say, I've listened to this like 10 times. Hey, fire. And all the car. Emoji, I was thinking that, I mean, gospel for the common kahun, but emoji, that is emoji, man of God. Emoji, so the idea about. See, if you're living in a glass house, don't throw stones. And I'm thinking, so probably maybe it wasn't. I don't think so, or refer to Sarkodie Yvonne issues, but social media for drag, into Sadi way, and then who's a baby with very slippery. And also, I could say maybe also later who's were tweeting say, hey, if you don't fear social media, don't fear anything else. You won't say yes, baby, I'm not dragging a fan. I know it. Well, we will still keep you updated as to anything that happens with respect to Sarkodie and anyone else in issues. We will keep you updated 100%. Street is watching it there. Charlie, we're here to stay. The better street in Subiano. You're the better in a more professional and digital way. Your friend DJ Slim. And of course, this video is probably brought to you by www.mybet.africa. If you sign up today or register, now the cash room, now try bet no India. And now I will sign up out the cash room, I'll try bet Wendy. We will refund that money back to you. 100% cashback and your amount at www.mybet.africa. And nothing say unyeka ubedi udiswa ibitia. Of course, reporting live from Virginia in the United States of America. If me DJ Slim, street is always watching.
You don't know these streets like we do. You don't know these streets like we do.